This happens to be a new computer that I picked up today for like, yeah, what was it, 10 bucks? Yeah, it was 10 bucks. And it's an AT computer. Yeah, I got this today at a thrift store, and I've not yet turned it on or anything. I have no idea what's in it besides the fact that it has a CD-ROM, floppy disk drive, and whatever the heck that is. Also, they had an old CRT monitor that I actually bought too that cost me $3. I sort of wanted to look for a 90s CRT like this that has the curved screen and the dials for the adjustments instead of the all digital one that I have over here that I used to use for my 486 and other older computers. But now I got this, and works pretty good, I'd say. I'm probably going to take it apart and clean out the button because it kind of sticks, but it appears to work pretty well. It's got all the adjustments working and stuff like that. That's about as awesome as it gets right there. But I don't know what this is all about right here. Probably take that off if I can. Double-sided tape. It had some sort of stuff hanging on here, Velcro. Maybe it's used for like a scanner or something. So yeah, it's one of those monitors that has the cables that go in the back of the power supply and round into the monitor. So you only have to have one cable on the wall to power the whole computer. So anyway, I'm probably going to take this thing apart and show you what the insides look like and finally figure out what the heck is inside there. I know it's pretty old due to the fact that it is a AT style. It has USB, but that's with an expansion card. It doesn't have Ethernet or anything, just standard serial printer ports, some sort of sound card, some sort of video card, whatnot. So let me tear this open. I couldn't find my tripod, so I'm going to cut it out. So, one second. So here it is. Let me get my light real quick. Ugh, lights. So, we have some sort of ESS Allegro card, I think, or ESS card of some sort, in ISA slots. It has 4 ISA slots, a few PCI. It appears to have 72 pin SIMs in there, and that is probably not a Maxtor hard drive. That's a very weird way to put a hard drive. Let me show you real quick. Especially for like an old AT case here. It's got a little clip. You push down the clip and pull the drive right out. And I'm really doubting that's a Maxtor. It really sounded like one though. Let me try and get that back in there with one hand. Success. This thing's got some dust bunnies. Socket 7. So, I'm guessing it's probably a Pentium 1 of some sort. Intel chipset. And look at that, we have a button battery. We don't have one of those stupid real-time clock chips. Is that Visa? Does that thing have a Visa? What is that? Is that brown slot up there? Is that for the cache or something? That's not Visa, it's behind a PCI slot. That's strange. I wonder what that is for. Let's see here. Burst pipeline, burst SRAM module, it says above it. So I'm guessing that is some sort of cache. Let's see here. There appears to be a Cirrus Logic video card in the PCI. Some sort of generic USB card. Let me take the hard drive out and see what kind of hard drive it is. Might be interesting. Might be a Seagate of some sort, or I don't know. Let's see. So it's a Quantum Trailblazer. This is a very odd hard drive, the way it's shaped. See how thin it is right there? I guess, I don't know. It's got like separate sleds for the where you screw it in. It's very odd. I like quantum hard drives somewhat. They're sort of unique compared to other hard drives, but I've heard that they kind of fail more than other hard drives. But they said that about Maxtor, and I have like freaking 4 of those, too many of those, and I've never had one fail on me. Yeah. So let me turn down the contrast a little bit here for the camera. Maybe. The brightness. You need the brightness all the way down, otherwise it looks like that. Very, very washed out, very bright. You have the contrast. If you have the contrast all the way up and the brightness all the way down, is pretty much perfect, but not for my camera. So obviously it's looking for files that don't exactly exist anymore. And then it's also looking for other files that don't exist anymore. Now let's wait and see what it pops up here. It's probably not going to be that pleasant. Man, I'm never going to stop messing with these dials, I swear. Try to get the perfect picture every time. This would be perfect for DOS, I think. I think this would be a good DOS computer, considering that it's actually a Pentium 75 hertz, megahertz. Ugh. If it was 75 hertz, it wouldn't be that much faster than the monitor's refresh rate right now. But, yeah, that's what the CPU is, as stated by the BIOS. So we have McAfee. Yay. And also down the system tray here we have AIM. Whoever uses AIM anymore? Nobody at all. McAfee, go away. Why does CD player start? Netscape. Oh my gosh. It's old. Old. So let's quit some of this shit. V-Shield, don't need no McAfee. AIM. Load QM or GM or whatever it was. And AIM does not want to go away. Oh. Now it does. So obviously there's not anything for personal documents on here. I wouldn't look at any of that anyway. I'd just delete that shit. This is just all the basic stuff for Windows 98 Plus, including the new games, McAfee, which is retarded, deluxe CD player. I wonder what the deluxe CD player has to offer in comparison to the regular CD player. Well, I guess it doesn't work that way unless there's a CD-ROM attached. Can't even see the features, so I need to get a new ADE cable. Organic art screensaver. Can I just like click on it and start the screensaver? I don't think there's any drivers for the audio card that's in this thing. I don't see any speaker icon in the system tray. Screen scan. Enable scanning while screen is in screensaver mode. Why don't they do that nowadays? Speaking of which, is this 640 by 480 or is this 800 by 600? This is probably not. Oh, I'm already in the menu. 640 by 480. Can this thing do that high? Oh. No, it cannot. Let's not break my monitor already. So this thing only goes to 800 by 600. I'm glad we figured that out. Yeah. Let's not break shit. That would not be good. At least I got 800 by 600 at least. That was some weird ass sound coming from that. It obviously did not like that at all. 16-bit, 24-bit color. Oh, 24-bit color is only for 640 by 480 on this card apparently. Oh, it's a Cirrus Logic. Obviously, we've already saw that. 1 megabyte. Oh. Not much to be seen here. So obviously it's looking for files that don't exactly exist anymore. And then it's also looking for other files that don't exist anymore. Now let's wait and see what it pops up here. It's probably not going to be that pleasant. Man, I'm never going to stop messing with these dials, I swear. Try to get the perfect picture every time. This would be perfect for DOS, I think. I think this would be a good DOS computer, considering that it's actually a Pentium 75 hertz, megahertz. Ugh. If it was 75 hertz, it wouldn't be that much faster than the monitor's refresh rate right now. But, yeah, that's what the CPU is, as stated by the BIOS. So we have McAfee, yay. And also down the system tray here we have AIM. Whoever uses AIM anymore? Nobody at all. McAfee, go away. And why does CD player start? Netscape. Oh my gosh. It's old. Old. So let's quit some of this shit. I don't think there's any drivers for the audio card that's in this thing. I don't see any speaker icon in the system tray. Screen scan. Enable scanning while screen is in screensaver mode. Why don't they do that nowadays? Speaking of which, is this 640 by 480 or is this 800 by 600? This is probably not. Oh, I'm already in the menu. 640 by 480. Can this thing do that high? Oh. No, it cannot. Let's not break my monitor already. So this thing only goes to 800 by 600. I'm glad we figured that out. Yeah. Let's not break shit. That would not be good. At least I got 800 by 600 at least. So here we are a few days later. I got this thing all put back together. Got pretty cleaned up. Put some new hardware in it and put a new operating system on it, and it's working pretty good. Let me start it up and show you what I mean. Let me put down my light so you can yeah. So let's see. Let me turn that off. Oh shoot, I was cleaning this and I kind of messed up my dials. I like the dials. There we go. Let's get it all good there. Windows 95. This will probably be a separate video what you're seeing right now to show off what an AWE64 or AWE32 video card will do. Let me turn that down so you can sort of see. Anyway, so what I got here, well, Windows 95 works a lot faster and this installation is not broken. So I got myself an AWE32 or 64, but it's basically an AWE32 because it's the value version of the AWE64, and it works really good with pretty much any DOS games. I will have a this may or may not be in the video that I have recorded straight game sound from the computer to my desktop or whatever. So who knows? Let's just throw on a game real quick to show you that it works, because it does. Why wouldn't it? I just want to show it off, to be honest. What better game to show off sound than Tyrion? So yeah, Sound Blaster AWE32 sound. Yeah, okay, now let's compare that to a Sound Blaster 16 sound. Sound Blaster 16 is kind of, emulation is kind of broken right now. I don't know why. Maybe I got some wrong settings or something. But anyway, that's much better. So that's basically it. It'll run Duke 3D, pretty much anything DOS related, except for like Red Dead Rampage Returns, Rides Again, or whatever. That thing is a little bit too heavy on the, too heavy on the system to do that. It'll play some light Windows games, like say Pack Guy. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Pack Guy, but it also uses the AW32 for MIDI in Windows. Why wouldn't it? Makes things sound cool when they just started the startup. Yeah, I would show you some general MIDI comparisons, but I'm too lazy to get my Pentium MMX computer out here. So, whatever. Yeah, Pack Guy. So that's about it for this machine for now. Unless I start messing around with it again at a later time. I'll probably record some AWE64 music and throw it up on YouTube. Just a various selection of songs, all that. So, if you see one of these at a thrift store for 10 bucks, pick that shit up, clean it up, get a new sound card for it. Yeah, the old sound card, I took that out, it's kind of crappy. But yeah, buy one of these because they're cool. Pentium 75s, throw Windows 95 on it, get a curved ass monitor with the dials and shit, and you'll be set for pretty much any DOS game. It's really quite the monster for a DOS machine. And also the CD-ROM drive works. Ever since the IDE cable busted, I threw a new one in there and I got the CD-ROM working, even though it's a pretty slow ass CD-ROM drive. But that is it for now, so see ya.